Okay, I'm reloaded.
First, we have the Glock 19. We already broke it down. I'll be putting it back together on camera though, don't worry. Man, just look at how dirty this thing is, man. I just bought this used. I gotta still love it. An older guy came in to the gun store and said he been having it for 2 years now. He said he let his grandkids shoot it and they just shot and shot and shot. You know, of course, Glock never ran into any problems, so he just never mind cleaning it. So he sold it to the gun store and now it's with me. Got a good steal on it, and I'm pretty sure after I clean up, it's gonna be very, very good. So I got some good old Remington gun oil, and I have a boar snake. You know what that is. And I need some more, and I have some gun Q-tips. We need some gloves. I don't have latex gloves, but I don't mind throwing these away afterwards. I got plenty of these. Anything to get you from catching lead poison, you know. So we're gonna start off first with a Q-tip. Dump some of these out. Actually, might even use all of these out there. This one is use 3 of them. So we're gonna start with a Q-tip, and we're gonna try to get all of the excess out of it. You know how you like wash your car and you gotta wash it first, then put the soap on it? This is what we're doing right now. Washing it up, getting all the dirt off of it. Alright, so like I was saying before my camera fell off the table, you want to clean it up, man, get all the dirt off of it before you lather it up, make it look good. When we done right there, this thing is dirty, man. They must have shot all day long, every day. But it's in good hands now. Man, this thing is just dirty. It's crazy. I'm gonna give it a good clean bath. Alright, so after you did all that, I'm gonna put some oil in there. Wait, matter of fact, I don't forget the barrel. And knock this off. Knock out the spring a little bit. Put this in right there. You're gonna soak it a little bit. Put a little bit of oil up in there. Now you're gonna be real careful. So not put a whole lot of oil in there. A lot of people, they put a lot of oil on the internals, which they shouldn't. So we're just gonna dab it just a little bit. They like that much, just a penny drop, pretty much. Again, right here, this is where you want to be. This is where you want to put enough, but not too much, because this is where, you know, the guns slide back and forth, and you want that to be very well kept and maintained. So put a little bit here, put a little bit down here. Then we're gonna drop some down the barrel. Get that done. Get some on the spring, just a little bit. Close that up, and I'm gonna let this soak for a little minute, and I'll get back to y'all. Let it soak about, I don't know, like 3 to 5 minutes. I didn't really do much. I just went to the bathroom pretty much. But now we're gonna come out with a clean Q-tip that is used. We got 3 Q-tips left, so I gotta be very real minded. These not too dirty, but 3 Q-tips left. We're gonna go start from the beginning and work our way to the end. So you're gonna clean, get all that dust out of it, man. Dust, germs, gunpowder, whatever you got stored up in there, get it out. And I bought the Glock 19S because it was like one of the very first handguns that wasn't mine that I used for the channel, man. Go back and look at some of my videos. I used the Glock 19 and I fell in love with it. I was very accurate with it, And I was like, man, I gotta have one. But the price point of these things are just so expensive, which of course, it's a Glock and very reliable and everything. It's very much worth it, but at the time, I just didn't want to buy it because I wasn't heavy into YouTube as much as I am now. I knew what I wanted, but like I said, I wasn't too heavy into YouTube like I am now. So that's a good look. First layer ladder right there. Let's get this end piece over here. So we got that. We're gonna go to the other Q-tip. We're gonna clean the inside over here. Get out all this gunpowder and dust and just everything, man. This gun about to be the best cleaning it ever had. Matter of fact, this is the first cleaning that it has because he said he didn't clean it, so it's gonna be very good for us. Get to treat our new gun with care. This is for sure the first time that I bought a gun that needs to be clean right when I bought it, so this is different. Man, you got some little scratches and black marks on the frame, but it's alright, don't really bother me as much. I can get it cleaned up by a professional for my barrel. Well, not by my barrel, but by the frame and everything else that I can't necessarily get. It needs some paint work done, some maintenance. Speaking of that, man, I also think about getting these Glock 19 nets to be a different color. It's a local gun store near me in another city, and they said they can change the color of the frame, slide, trigger. They can do some stippling work, whatever. So I'm thinking about getting like a peanut butter, no jam. Get it, peanut butter, Glock don't jam, of course. So I might get some purple assets. I might get them to change the color to purple for my mag drop. I can't think of the name right now, I don't know why. Trigger, also trigger guard, and might get my barrel changed purple. Y'all let me know, it's gonna be crazy though. Let me know in the comments if y'all think I should definitely go through with it. So we got that done. Now we're gonna come through here with the spring. The spring really don't need much work, just wipe that down. Wipe that down. I like to move mine back and forth a little bit. Don't really need much. And the barrel, this thing is nasty too, of course. This is why it's very important to have on gloves, because if you don't have on gloves, you can definitely get sick off this. That's what you don't want to do. You don't want to get sick off lead poison, man. Go ahead and use that. Now, this is where we get to cleaning. You're going to take this in right here, get you a bore snake for your caliber. They make many calibers. Just going to slide it through. Now be careful right there. And it's very pokey. Poke myself plenty of time. That's why you wear gloves, man. Get you some gloves. Alright. You're just going to go work your way through probably about 2-3 times. Depending on how dirty the gun is. We might do this about 3 or 4, 5 times. Just in case. Keep working your way through. Never go from this way in. I'm not dropped it on my table. Never go from this way in because it can scratch up the inside of the barrel. The bullet goes through this way. It goes out. You don't want to scratch it up, put something in it from this way. So you want to keep them grooves where that bullet goes through. That bullet not gonna come through this way. It's gonna go through that way. So keep your grooves intact, man. Keep your grooves intact on the inside. I'm gonna slide through one more time. Alright. Slide through. Looks clean, looks good. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but looks clean and looks good, man. Now we're going to do a little bit of, you don't have to do this, but I definitely recommend. This is how I keep this slide so clean. Put a little bit of oil on it, man. Springfield Hellcat. Matter of fact, nothing is in here, by the way, so. That's how I keep this so clean, man. I love that gun. So now we got another copper penny-ish type of frame, slide. You ain't gotta put a lot, but I don't put a lot. I don't have another Q-tip, but I'm gonna use a halfway clean one. Just gonna work our way down. Get all this dirt off, access from the shooting, make it look good. It's your gun. Don't let nobody tell you how much you can clean it, how you don't want to clean it. Man, it's yours. Clean it how you want to clean it. You can clean it every day just because you want to look good, to look shiny, man. It's your gun. Do what you please. Do what you please. Gonna get all up in there. Just look at that. Shiny. I'm gonna drop it. Shiny, man. Looking good. Glock 19X, man. This is actually my first Glock, too, by the way. So this is my first Glock. One of the first Glocks on my channel that I used. This is my first Glock buying. Get all them curses. I don't need to change anything on here, but I might change the front and back sights. They starting to not necessarily rust, but they starting to get a little scratched up. But I can still see perfect though. And also the night sights are going out. One side is going out and the other side not. So I definitely need to get that change or something. Now we're going to clean a little bit of the frame. Frame, you don't want it to be too much. Now, this is something I would definitely not clean too much because you don't want it to be slipping out your hand. I don't necessarily like to touch the grip of it. I just touch the top, maybe behind the beaver tail. Come back around. Notice I didn't use no more on this side. I scrubbed from this side to over. I didn't use no more gun oil, man. Just want to go from this way, back down off in there. Put a laser in it, or a flashlight, whatever you want to use. Make sure you get your trigger too. Get it behind your trigger guard. If you can. Scrub. Now that mark is totally gone though, right there first. Completely gone. Now we got to see what it looks like. Put this thing together. So first off, you want to start off with, I need to put the frame down because that's not where you start off with. You want to start off with putting the barrel on here, make sure everything clean. Get a little scrub back in. A little scrub. Alright, so you want to put the barrel back in here, slide it back. That easy. This right here is your outer, this is your inner. So put that in there, punch it out, make sure that's sand down off in there. It should look something like this. A lot of people don't know, so that's why I'm doing this. And the ones that do know, good job, I guess. But the ones that don't know, we all gotta learn from somewhere. Then you're gonna slide it back into those grooves. There it is. Now, this is the most important part. A lot of people, I've seen it happen before, so I've seen it happen. I don't know if y'all seen it. A lot of people, they slide back on here, put it back down, think they're done. Man, your slide is still off. You need to rack it. You need to rack it, man. Rack it a few times. Never do this. Never lock it back in place and press this slide release. Cause that's gonna just bump everything. That oil gonna slide everywhere. Don't do that. Slide it from, grab them back slide serrations, man, and just nice and easy. You ain't gotta do nothing extra. Nice and easy. And that's it for the video, man. Stay tuned for the update of this. Hope to see you. And by the way, which one are you picking? Glock 19X, Springfield Hellcat. Let me know. Peace.